Sir.
Ian White, guys, is the originator of this event. It was his idea all along. Don't give me any credit. Here it is. Z.M. White.
Don't be too loud because... What? Thank you very much, people. Happy New Year's to all of you. So glad you could come. Before I get started, my good friend from out of town says hello. So hooray for speech therapy, huh? All right. One of the pieces I memorized recently, and I never do this, ever, but as Allen Ginsberg put it, this one was composed on the tongue. All the words just formulated in my head, and I had to write it down, other than a couple revisions for the final draft. This was composed on December 21st of this year. Kiss Her Smile. Dismal drive through a Saturday fog. Empty orchestra with camaraderie and familiar surroundings. Laughing amongst the juvenile smoke, we reminisce about the days of employment and feeling valued. We were each someone in this today world. Hold all chatter. What celestial slice of heaven climbs on this stage in front of inebriated, objectifying swine? What voice of an angel started singing the contemporary choice of melody? Nothing that I have heard. Jackson Browne's coaxing words told me to face my fears and speak to her tonight. She is an eclectic delight, shows genuine interest. I will know her soon enough. The chance is one. The time is now. Her truth is in conversation. Her intention is sincere. With one solitary wish to kiss her smile, I bribe the hand of ordained faith and away into the next morning. Thank you. And I don't need that. I dedicate this one to all my fellow artists. After being recently swept off my feet by art, I started writing ekphrastic pieces like crazy. It's where you write a poem on a piece of art, whether it's a painting, a sculpture, or whatnot. And combining almost all the museums in the world and just being completely taken with this. I call this one Ekphrastic Museum Mania. Through trudged streets of Greece and Rome, the storytelling pottery befuddles us all in each of the five senses. We saw battles of yestermillennium. We smelled polymerization of blood and clay. We heard maniacal screams of valor. We touched blades of iron and towers of memories. We tasted manna and nectar after a worthy trial. Through the haunting crimson glass of arching tunnels, panes of fragile sugar glass stand frail as people of the modern age. You in the skies of Egypt, watching the scarab enter traffic through no sudden prophecy. Lose your train of thought in the center of the pyramid. The pharaohs do not sleep so soundly. Time travel, finite notes, up-and-coming renaissance in Europe's bejeweled heart, forever encased in a universal canvas. Weird and outlandish scenes unfold. One piece at a time, one working class heroic act at a time. Be my impressionist, be my romantic, be my unearthing, be my modernist, be my surrealist, be my acrylic enthusiast, be my French influence, be my Pollock method, be my collage collection, be my pop art rapture. What treasures I would give to bathe in the ocean of watercolors, tiptoeing around the dots of Surat. Unlimited emotion is shown through a no-eared scream, a Mona Lisa half-smile, Gothic farmer's straight-faced, blushing Venus smile. Enter the starry night, an upward swirl of basic excitement. You may place a Granny Smith in front of my face, but I know Magritte shall not interrupt my original intention with you. Stone-carved thinker, what say you about digesting the current era and asking for her eternal hand? These groovy soup cans, these copies of Marilyn the Magnificent, peel the banana slowly and see brain synapses as central as discharged bullets. Some may say the view is far-fetched, but Picasso, with his upside-down mind, taught us to think outside the cube and inside the joyful colored sphere. Blood, sweat, and tears ran through these windows of stained glass. The sun shines in this room, but the light decides to appear as a light violet. Far out, above the mountains of desert land, I melted the clocks. Sands of time are dripping candle wax, flames are put out, and all desires stem from wishes made last evening. To the centuries ahead, life is but a gleam in a mother's eye, but we have all the time in the world. Step down, Adam, the creator whose finger you try ever so desperately to touch, is an attempt for naught, callous and accursed. Eve should be in your place, as first existing and breathing. She makes the land plentiful. She is your foot in the door of salvation. Oh, dearest Dutch girl, if I lend you this pearl earring, would it give you a beauty enhancement? Nay, run for your country. Be who you were destined to be. From shyness in the marketplace to being this modest goddess. Take my hands, children. With your face of revolution, change, transform, and allow these sore eyes to look upon your global restitution. Thank you. We're going to read. Okay.
I'm going to read one of my own pieces. The other one knows that I wrote about 45 minutes to an hour ago before coming up here. This time this is a new frequently.
What? You want to go?
It's called Mania.
Want to go last?
I look upon death. His eyes are tunnel and stinging religions. His throat exhales cherubs of planned moments. I do not know what name. My laughter echoes on the stairway, unconcerned with what's happening. I make objects into juices and scour the edges with leisure. Imagine that I become a fight when holding the head is broken. I usually have the idea of what to say to the wolves in my heart. Their puzzles have no serious answers. Yet I look for reasons to sing. I do not understand the book. It only searches for beauty. That angels look long on my face I do not know. Surreal postures catch their attention. I know that wind carves a name upon the rocks. But whose name is it? Thank you. Are you prepared now? Sorry. Okay, that's good because you're up next. If you don't get up here fast enough, I'll grab somebody else to read it. All right, here's Sierra. Fabulous.
Oh,
That's so TJ, they want to go last, if that's okay. Yeah, so if you want,
this one's new.
sure, do you want me to write that in or something?
I felt myself up. Peaked majestic. In the overwhelming warmth, giving in to that slight drink of painful happiness. Cascading down the waterfall, a drop of water as quickly taken to fall, it has taken itself back to the hole as I came, as I whispered your name.